Thank you, Mpume. And thank you, Selena. Thank you, Juliet. Thank you, Yomo. Thank you, Awande. Thank you, Mr. Mbambo. Thank you, Z. Thank you, Tsidi. Thank you, Ngele. Thank you, Lydia. And thank you, Ali. So my name is Nozie, and I've got my co-host, Coach Sja, who's going to be presenting with me today. So we are sharing with you this amazing business opportunity. It's one of those that, when you're explaining it to people, it sounds a bit like, but because we're real people, people that you might know, or the person who invited you will know us personally, so it makes it actually tangible. So I'm Nozie Sja. I'm a wife, I'm a mother of two beautiful girls, I'm a chemotherapy nurse by profession, I'm a senior manager in the business, I'm an ego manager in the business, I'm a forever to drive qualifier, I'm a soar to Sydney qualifier, and I'm a forever VIP UK club member. So these credentials, it's sharing with you so that you can kind of see that with this opportunity, we are just ordinary people, but we have just become, we have just had extraordinary results, because being a nurse is one of those professions where, like in the medical field, you actually have to work so hard at times to get these promotions. You can be working at a band 6 level, but when it comes to them actually acknowledging you that you're a band 6, you need to fight with other people. 5 people would want the same post as you. But with us in Forever, we say, come to this opportunity and actually achieve extraordinary results. So I started this business last year in June, in the height of the COVID. Being a nurse, I'm an agency nurse, so which means I get to choose as and when I go to work. But when the pandemic struck, I really felt that we didn't have enough PPE, because I remember walking into one of the wards and we're just given like flimsy, where you look and think, oh, actually, the first days, Corona was just so scary. We all didn't know what we were doing. So I stepped out of the wards for 2 weeks out of fear of dying, because I have a situation whereby my mom passed away 2018. She was quite young, just 60 years old. She got affected by cancer. Chemotherapy didn't help her, and we lost her at a very young age. So I'm that person who's always just been scared of thinking, what, death is real, and if I die and I leave my kids, that would be something so terrible, because they're quite young. It's only just two daughters, 10-year-old and 2-year-old. So I didn't want to die and leave my children. So I stepped out of the wards. And during those days when I was out of the wards, it was so stressful, because when you are not working as an agency nurse, it means there's no income coming into the family. So that was really stressful for me. And as if that wasn't enough, my husband was affected by Corona, because he works in the medical field. So when you think, oh my God, I've been hit by a problem, and then another one adds on top of that. So that was so stressful. And I just stayed home and prayed. While I was praying, I always say this one was my hallelujah moment, because when I prayed, one of my husband's friends came home with the aloe leaf and said, you know what, crush this aloe vera leaf and give him. And it really did help him, because he got healed. So for me, I always say, yeah, that was my hallelujah moment. That was the day I signed on the dotted line, because I said, you know what, I want to be partnered with a company that's got this aloe vera plant, which has got good healing properties. And I just started and accelerated. And then looking a year later, I have managed to replace my nursing income. So replacing my nursing income, it means I've got a choice. It means I can decide to be at home. I can decide to say, you know what, I've been paid my full nursing income using this amazing opportunity. So I can just dip here and there, going to the wards to work, just for the luxuries of life, because, it's never enough. But I'm working my way up so that I can actually stay home fully. So these people that you see are ordinary people, like I told you. You're looking at different people like nurses, you're looking at teachers, you're looking at all different people. These people are real people in our team. So for me, I I say to you, the next 10 minutes could really change your mind. It could actually blow you to the next, where you think, oh my God, is this real? Yes, it's real. So Nelson Mandela says, live life as though nobody is watching and express yourself as though everyone is listening. So for me as well, I say to you, if somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, and when they say amazing, this is exactly what I'm going to take you through. If it's amazing, just say yes and learn how to do it. When you don't know what you're doing, but somebody has said, you know what, I'm going to show you, I'm going to hold your hand, just say yes and learn how to do it and see how it goes. So I'm asking you a question. What is really important to you? What is that pain? Is it more money that you need? Is it you wanting to look after your extended family back home? You're here in the UK grafting. And the message I received today from my mother-in-law, she's like, oh, tell my tutu this and this. They want money, back home. Our families need us. So what is really important to you? So when they say they want money, can you afford to do it? Are you going to use this opportunity to fund that? Are you somebody who likes to travel? Do you want flexibility to travel? Do you want that flexibility to work from home and to have choices like I do, to decide to stay at home or to decide to go to work? Even when I think that, when I even say this, my husband is like, as for you, you don't like working. If it's a business, yes, you're fine. You can really do your business, but to go and work for somebody. So are you that person who's tired of working for somebody? Are you that person who doesn't like to be told what to do by somebody, who's so tired, who thinks, you know what, I need to work for my children. I need to be just home and build a legacy. Are you that mom who's ambitious? Are you that dad who's so ambitious you want to send your kids to private schools, or you just want that pension pot? Because when you hear what Coach Sja is going to be telling us about pensions, you'll be so surprised what we're expecting. We're working now and thinking we're going to be okay when we get to pensions. Are you that person who wants a mortgage? Do you just want a peace of mind, to know that you can actually spend money whenever you want and however you want? So are you that person who wants to dictate how much you're worth? What is your pain? What is your why? So with us, why aloe? Why did we choose aloe out of everything? So with the aloe vera plant, it helps support the immune health, and it's good for for the glowing skin. It's good even for the hair. It's good for the nails, and it's good for the soothing digestive aid for the gastrointestinal health. So it's also used daily to promote good health and wellness. It's suitable for vegans as well, and it's suitable for all ages, which is what is good about it. And I'm sure you're sitting there and thinking, oh, I've heard about aloe vera. You've gone to Holland and Barrett, they're telling you about aloe vera everywhere. But who are we? Who is Forever? We are a family-owned company, and we are located in 160 countries. And with us being in 160 countries, it means you can trade anywhere in the world. It means you can trade in South Africa, you can trade in America, you can trade in Australia, you can trade in Zimbabwe, anywhere you can think of. So you're not just thinking of your next door. You're not just sitting there and think, oh, I don't know people, I'm just new in this country. Yes, you can trade everywhere, wherever you're coming from. And we have been around for over 43 years. So 43 years shows you the stability that we are. We are a stable company, and we are in the health and fitness, sports and weight management industry. So it's such a diverse market that we're in. So the core products that we have, we've got the aloe drinks, we've got the personal care, we've got sports and weight management, we've got skin care, we've got bee products, we've got daily care. So already you can look and think, actually, I've got all these products which I use, So you can actually think, actually, there are people that can actually buy these products. You can think of different people that can benefit from our core products. So with us, we've had over 5 billion sales in the UK market, and it's a business for the 21st century as well. So we're here and actually, you being relevant to the time. So what do we do? So what we do is we use the products, we share the products worldwide, and you also have an affiliate shopping link when you decide to start the business with us. So by you doing that, you can actually make 200 and 400 pounds a month per calendar month. So which is amazing, because already in your head, you're thinking, what will I do with 200 pounds, with 400 pounds? But this is just the bare minimum. You can actually go beyond and get like 800 or 2,000 pounds and replace your income like I have done. So this one, you can do it by working with other people and actually introducing people to the business and sharing the opportunity. Where people who are not stingy, we're saying, come on board and actually invite your friends as well and share this opportunity, because it's amazing and it's made for everyone else, for everyone. Everyone can benefit with this opportunity. So you can also increase your earnings as well by you helping other people, help other people, and help other people. So with this, you're actually building that legacy building. When you're high up in the in the ranking of the marketing plan. So with us, what I love about this opportunity is building a legacy. Should you pass away, should you die today, should anything happen to you, your family can take over, your children can actually take over this business, which is really amazing. And actually you're sitting there and thinking, oh my god, it sounds really so good, it sounds really nice, what's this all about? It doesn't really stop there. It doesn't stop there. We're such a vibrant family, we're such supportive people. We say to you, come on board and we'll hold your hand and help you to succeed like us. So what do we use? We've got a simple online and simple offline business building system. We are supportive and an inspiring community. Like I said, we support you no matter what background you are, no matter who you are, whether you're a nurse or a cleaner or a teacher or a support worker or stay-at-home mom or hairdresser, whatever you are. We'll hold your hand every step of the way. And we've got so many incentives that come with it. You put in the work and you get rewarded. Think of the time, think of the job that you're doing now. Is your manager appreciative of what you do? I know, like in my workspace when I was permanent, what they'll do at times, they'll call the managers, those band eight up the ladder there. They'll say, oh, they've got this lunch, this meeting, whatever. They're eating pizzas there, and then the leftovers are brought to you. That really, made me think the other day. Actually, so we are now eating leftovers of the band aids. They now bring it to the doctors. Have had their meetings. They bring those leftovers into the nurses staff room. So at times you look and think, actually, this is not the thank you that you deserve. And at times they'll tell you, oh yes, you're going for a night out, it's all nice, Christmas party, once in a while, once a year. That's when you can be thanked. But when you get there, you'll get free food, you'll get everything. But when it comes to the drinks, you then have to pay for yourself. So those are the things that really happen in companies. And even those in the corporate world, that when the budgets are done nicely, those of you who are high up are the ones who are going to benefit and actually get that 13th check. So with us, we've got many incentives. We've got a travel incentive whereby you're +1 and you are paid for. You go and visit. If there's a global rally or something, it's all paid for, and all the lodgings are paid for when you qualify for that incentive. And we've got another nice incentive, which is really good, because you qualify for that incentive, you actually get the company paying for the car of your dreams, which is one of the things that I've accomplished in the business. And Coach Sja as well, she's accomplished it. And many other managers in different teams have accomplished this incentive, which is called the car incentive. So you get to drive the car of your dreams and the company pays for it. And you actually have another incentive, which is called the chairman's bonus. So that chairman's bonus, it means there's a pot that is put there. So the people that qualify for the chairman's bonus actually get what? Get to get the shares from that nice pot that would have been put there. We've seen people getting something like $10,000. We've seen people getting $88,000, and some even getting $500,000, and some even getting the million itself, just from this company. So it's a nice company that rewards, which deals and looks at people from an empathetic point of view, and it deals with people with dignity. And when you come on board with us, you actually know that you're partnering with a company that really cares about people. So I'm sure you're sitting there and thinking, actually, who is it for? Can I really do it? Yes, you can do it, because we've got different people in our business. We've got healthcare assistants, we've got nurse educators. So the people who you're seeing there are real people. They're real managers in our team. So we've got ex-corporate trainers, we've got pharmacists, we've got bankers, we've got maths teachers, we've got accountants, we've got ex-nurses as well. And these that you're seeing them being referred as XXX, it means they have stopped working and now do this this business full time. So imagine ex-paramedic, he's no longer in the paramedic field, she's doing this business full time. We've got an ex-teacher, she stopped doing the teaching, she's doing this business full time. Ex-pharmacist, doing this business full time. So it's an amazing opportunity which is open for everyone. And when you put your foot on the pedal, you actually see the results and benefits like others are doing. And it's a plain level ground where everybody else can win. And it doesn't matter when you join, you can actually win. And when you win big with our team. So I'll hand you over to my co-host, Coach Sja. Thank you so much, Coach. Over to you.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, yeah, so excited. Did you tell them that we're seeing the president soon?
Oh, yes, that's amazing. I'm excited about that. Like, that's exciting. He's coming all the way from America. So, you know, it's amazing. And we're really looking forward to that. It's so good. It's so amazing.
Oh, thank you so much, Coach. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for laying it beautifully. And now what I will do, you've heard about the business side of things. Now we're trying now to relate it to ourselves, to our everyday lives. Let's relate it to our lives, how we live, and how doing a business like this will affect you as an individual, you with your family, and you with your community. So now I will do my best to share the right screen. Yeah, I'm learning. Voila. Yes, good evening once again. My name is Sja. Like Coach Nozie has said, I've been in this business, to be fair, a little bit longer, about 3 years or so, but I really started focusing on the business last year, of April of last year. And I'm a nurse by profession, but I haven't practiced since May of last year. I haven't really needed to, because Forever has actually replaced my full-time nursing income. And I am doing all that in pockets of time when I want to do it with the people I would like to deal with, not just going into a shift with people you don't want to be with, but you just have to be there because you need to pay the bills now. And I'm just thinking maybe I would actually go back now and again, but just to give a hand, just to do the odd here and there, not because it's got to pay my bills. This company is now paying my bills. And I've qualified for a lot of these incentives, the car, now Forever drives my car. I've qualified for traveling with the company. In fact, just now, one of my sisters, she's just texted me to say, we're supposed to travel this month, we would have been in America, but then we didn't we qualified, but because of COVID, we couldn't go. And so they're depositing money. She's based in Ireland. She says, I've just received some money. Instead of traveling, we're compensated because we couldn't travel. And so it is what this company does, because we couldn't travel, compensating us. So I'm excited. Probably in the UK, we're going to get it tomorrow. I'm hoping that it will be coming in the next few days. So those are the things qualified for traveling with the company and doing a lot of things, and now in the VIP group. And why are we telling you all this? Just to say to you, if we can do it, you can do it too. You, me, nothing this different. We're just the same. And all we've done is just we've worked this business consistently. So if you did exactly the same what we did, it is working this business, working your business consistently, you will achieve everything and more than what we've qualified for. So now it is actually my pleasure to take you through why I and a few of us believe this is such a fantastic opportunity. So we'll cover the things you can see on there: multiple streams of income, 9 to 5 salary, and why, what people might say. You know, it is those things, it's those things that people are not sure what's happening and things like that. People might ask you questions, difficult questions and things like that. And so these are the objections that we sometimes face. So we want to clarify the objections before you've even asked us. We want to put you at ease with those objections. So does your salary really cut it? In fact, my husband used to do this slide, and when he said it, it was like, does your salary really cut it? And I don't feel like I'm doing it much justice. Does it meet your dreams? Whatever you work for, does it cover what you need, or it is just what is necessary and not anything else that you might want or things like that? Is it meeting your dreams? So that is these questions. Look at house prices. We all want to live in comfortable homes. We all want to live not really in inner cities. We want to live where there's space, be it for our children, be it for ourselves. We want to have a bit of a garden, but can we afford that? That's the question. House prices in the past 10 to 20 years have gone up 200, some places 600%, but has your salary gone up? No, salaries have not gone up by that same magnitude. An average salary cannot afford an average house. Average salary is around 30,000 a year, but average house prices a whopping 256,000. I'm talking about the UK. So think about it. So is your salary in the right bracket for the average house that you want, or is it not? So think about all those things. It is also important for us, especially Black people. We really want to be on the outskirts of the big cities, because we know, we're not going to lie to ourselves, a lot of big cities, they've got a lot of gang cultures and things like that. So we need to protect our children and protect ourselves. You never know, they might be in the wrong place at the wrong time. So you just want to protect that. Do your best and God will do the rest. So can your salary really get you the ideal home that you need? Can it get you the ideal home out of the inner city? So those are the things. Think about it, getting a mortgage. A mortgage is actually a loan, a 25-year loan. And are you able with your salary to make overpayments to shorten that loan? Come along, there's interest. So we should always help ourselves with all that. A big loan is big interest, obviously. So you need to be overdoing those overpayments and slashing the interest every day. So does your salary allow you to do those overpayments on that big loan that is your mortgage? And does your salary allow you to save? Have you got 3 months, 6 months worth of income that is put aside for a rainy day? We just don't know what can happen to us. Does your salary let you do that? And you know, other things, you could want to spend money on your grandchildren, kids' weddings. As you get older, and believe it or not, we're all going there and we're all going to get old. And have we got those savings that will look after us at that crucial time? That brings me nicely to saying the pension. Look at grandma, we will all get to that age. It doesn't matter. We could look all glowy, all beautiful, but the wrinkles will come. Have you got the money to make sure that you maintain that standard of living that you were living before? Think about it. Basic state pension in the UK, £134, 25 pence a week. I mean, I say our groceries in this household, probably about £100 every week. And imagine if my pension is 134 a week, I've got to get the bills, I've got to get all that. So are you saving enough to cover that time when it comes? So just typically, a 40-year-old paying £1,000 a month will be able to get 23,000 a year by the age of 65 to top on their pension. Is your employer able to contribute the amount for you, or are you able to contribute the amount for you? Let's say you're 30 and putting £1,000 every month, it will enable you to get at least 35k when you get to that pension age. Does your salary allow you to contribute that good pension contributions? So think about it. Let's not just be focused on having that 9 to 5, having that shift work, going into that ward and think everything is good. Have you thought about your patient? Have you thought about the debt, the loans and everything? That brings me nicely to these beautiful loans. We've got cars out there. I'm ever so grateful to Forever, because Forever is paying for my car. So I'm forever grateful. So, but otherwise, a car is a loan. Are you able to pay that regularly without having to scrimp or struggle? Credit cards, are you able to really pay off those credit cards? And in fact, I'm ever so excited because I had incurred really big credit card debts. In fact, I was telling someone I'd gone over 20,000 in credit card debts, and I have slashed them heavily, and I will be actually updating you all. Be there to hear it when you join the business, that in the space of 1 year, I've actually slashed a lot of it. So, you know, if a month you can put about 3,000, which is what I did today. So it's those things that if you can do that and slash all those loans out of the way, does your salary allow you to slash all those loans out of the way and avoid being in debt? I'm so excited because come beginning of the year, I'm starting the year on a clean slate. If I can do it, you can do it too. So that's why we are showing you this opportunity, that this opportunity is an enabler. It's enabling us to move away from this debt that we so don't need. And then living expenses. Is your day-to-day living expenses really catered for in the way you want it to be? Do you want to be eating organic food? Are you affording the organic food? So those are the things. Are you wanting to shop at Waitrose? Are you affording that, or you are forced to go somewhere to another shop because the budget is not allowing you? So this is it. It could be you need to help your family members with living expenses or bills, or even transporting yourself from work to, because I mean, they don't pay you. I mean, I wasn't paid to go to work. I mean, I'll spend, I'm sure it was £50 a month on petrol alone, just to, not £50 a month, £50 a week, petrol alone, going to and from work. And all that, does your salary cover all that and you remain comfortably? So those are the things that we need to be thinking about. And holidays, some people could think, oh no, I don't need a holiday. Believe it or not, you need a holiday. We all need that holiday. And it is that time to recharge and reconnect with your inner soul, because that's the thing that you need. You need to look after yourself. Self-care is ever so important. So this is just a little snippet of some of the things that you could do, that we've done on our holidays in the past. You know, when you take kids out on holiday, they are thinking, they are learning, and they come back. They are well educated and well learned. So that was us in Rome sometime. We're learning about Romans, and we decided to go out live to Rome and learn about all that ourselves. In fact, that's one of the oldest buildings that still works. Indeed, take me back there. Those are the things. Take me back. Holiday. That's the thing. And this COVID has actually not deprived us of holidays, but we are going to be stepping out. So those are the things that you need to connect with. And that brings me here as well. Life insurance. I know it is not the best thing that we need to think about it, but unfortunately, the inevitable does happen. If anything was to happen to you, sometimes we say it happens to someone else, but Trust me, it happens to all of us. Do we have traditional insurances like property? Have we got investment? Are we investing? And does your salary allow you to have the adequate insurance that you need for anything that could happen? So this part of the presentation is just to get you thinking, are you really doing yourself justice with sticking to one stream of income? So these are the things that you need to be thinking about it. Now, have you got the time that you need to spend with people that are important to you? So those are the things. Have you got that time where you're spending time with important people? And you know, one thing for sure, time is one of the most important things money can afford you. If you've got the money, you can do what you want to do at any time. You're not restricted to doing what you have to do. You're not restricted to have to go and spend time with work colleagues you don't even want to be with. I mean, the past 2 days we've been gallivanting with the kids. We went to Legoland and we went to one of the first in the UK flying cinema, and it was just epic. And you know, I was just listening to my 4-year-old describing it to his dad, and he was just like, thank you, Lord, for giving me the opportunity to be out there with them, helping them, enabling them to get those experiences, those memories that they will carry for a lifetime. And yesterday we went to see Shakespeare's mother's birthplace, and it's all those different things. When we learn on site and do all this. Why? Because I've consistently worked this business and made sure that it gives me full-time income, yet I'm working part-time hours. And if it can happen to me, it can happen to you as well. So this is it. We need the time. Have you got time to do what you want? Time it gives you choices. When you've got the time, you can choose to be in Africa at a given time. You choose to, like I say, I chose to be in Windsor on Tuesday because I've got the time. So are you allowing yourself to have the time to do the things that are important to you? So now you could say, oh, you know what? I've got my bastion. I've got my job. We call the job bastion. I've got that. Yes. But is it just that one stream of income that you've got? Or have you branched out and you've got many streams of income? And you know what? The proven way of increasing wealth is to have multiple streams of income. Turn your hobbies, get your hobbies to turn them to money generating hobbies and have that passive income. Think about any entrepreneur you can think about. We know Richard Branson, he's got Virgin Mobiles, he's got Virgin trains. Just think about it. He's branched out to many, many things, broadband, the lot. So I've got examples here that will show us that, you know what, we really need multiple streams of income. Now here at Brown Skin Girls, you might think, okay, Sja, you're talking about Richard Branson. He's so far away for me to reach. There, I've got Brown Skin Girls there. And you know what, Rihanna, only, I think it's a month or so, we were told she's worth $1 billion now. And you think, no, she's a musician. But no, that billion is not just coming from the music. She's branched out. Now she's got Fenty, which is like a beauty and lingerie business, which is bringing in most of her wealth. And all that, you think, no, she's a musician, but she's got other streams of income. One stream of income is not the best, and it will not generate any wealth. If you want that wealth to enable you to help those that are important to you, to enable you to have that time freedom that you so need, but you probably didn't realize you needed it. So those are the things. Are you able to do that? And we've got Serena Williams. She's known for her tennis, but believe it or not, she's got jewelry, clothes lines, and she's worth over 250 million. So let's not just stick to that 9 to 5. Let's not just stick to that NHS job. It's one stream of income. What happens when you're not there? So 9 to 5, I'm sorry. And 9 to 5, it is just to say, but it is just like shift work, our nursing shift works, it is slavery. Believe it or not, we put a bit of butter and make it look a little bit nicer, but it is true. Employees, we are selling a service, but it's actually not an equal opportunity service. Here I am selling my product. I get 48% profit from my product. Straightforward, just 48% profit. That's it. But there you go. As an employee selling a service, but guess what? Those at the top are having a lot of the cherries. You are having just the bottom bit, and you are there thinking, I've done it. It's all so good. But no, broaden your mind, and there is more to it. So employers profit massively. It's a whole point of that relationship. Employers profit much better than employees. And employees, unfortunately, a lot of the times, we're exploited without even realizing it as employees. And a lot of employee with employee mindset will not consider it side hustle because they say it's disturbing the loyalty to the employer. Trust me, they're not loyal to you at all. If something was to happen to you, all your family will get if they're lucky. It's a bouquet of flowers and somebody maybe attending your funeral, and that's it. Are we thinking with an employee mindset, or we're thinking outside the box? You know what? Dreams of becoming rich one day will never come to fruition as long as we've got that employee mindset. We will not bring that to reality. We need to think. We need multiple streams of income, and that's where we need to be thinking. Here we are, we're bringing you could be in that job, enjoying that job, but build your side hustle, build your other stream of income, because that is what is important. Here we are, we're bringing you network marketing, a new way of doing business. It's very, very small startup capital required. In Forever, it's just £200. And you can earn unimaginable amounts just from starting with £200. It's democratic. Like I said, I sell my product, I get £48 profit, 48% profit. There's no compromise there. It is just there. So it is straightforward. There is no hidden agendas. It is straightforward. No big boss. It's your business, but you're never by yourself because we as a team will always be with you. We teach you to duplicate yourself. You know what? Even when you are not physically there, your business can be ticking. If you build your business very well, it can still be generating the income even when you're not physically there. But 9 to 5, you need to be there to earn. You could say, no, but if I'm not there, I get sick pay. They can only give you sick pay for so much, for so long. But when you build a legacy business with our business, it will pay for as long as is necessary. So we even say 3 generations deep. My children, children's children, and children's children. So think about it. You'll be paying for that long. But when I go, my nursing degree goes with me, but this business remains with my children. So you're able to duplicate yourself and you earn unlimited amount. Whatever you set out to earn, you do it. And you know what? We do this. If you want it, it can be completely online or it can be completely offline. You can use social media. You can use face-to-face, whatever medium you want to use to build your business, it is available for you to use. So here we are. I am going to crush these misconceptions that people are there sitting and thinking, oh yeah, there's some misconceptions. You can see even the pictures on there. There's a lady there who's saying, but this, you know what? There is no but and ifs here. Let's enjoy this. I will be able to show you that people who turn around and say, but is Forever not a pyramid scheme? Believe it or not, it's not. Pyramid schemes are illegal and they rely on large joining fees. Yes, it's true, they do. And the large joining fees they cascade up there and they're practically unsustainable. They'll come to a time where they crash. I'm sure you've heard of somebody who's been involved in something like that that has crashed. I've had many. One of my relatives, she actually lost 7,000 in doing something like that, and it crashed and didn't get anything. So those are the things. But forever, it is not. We only started with 200 pounds, and that 200 pounds, you get your products. You get products for that 200 pounds, and in fact, their products are worth more than 200 pounds. It's heavily discounted to start with us. And Forever has renowned, well-researched products. Hence, we come to you and say we've got 60-day money-back guarantee. I don't think you've heard that before. Our products are researched, and we come with pride to say 60-day money-back guarantee. And with your uplines, people that are within your business, they'll be able to help you as far as third generation and even further. So those are the things that you build your business, and it will grow and grow. And honestly, it is that much. And some people could come to you and say, it's too expensive. Really? What is too expensive? It's not about value. Sorry, it's not about expense. It is all about what value is in the product, or what value is in the benefit that you will get from using the product. So what is your health worth? Because can you put really any worth to your health? I certainly cannot do it myself. So I'll spend whatever I need to spend to make sure I'm healthy and look good and feel good. So those are the things. Some people will spend hundreds and hundreds or even thousands of pounds on alcohol, cigars, and things like that. In fact, one of our friends, he was telling us that there is a wine, I think it's a 23-year-old wine that's worth 400 and something. It's only a bottle like that. So it's 400 and something pounds because it's 23 years old or something like that. And they'll spend that amount of money for that wine. But just think about the logic. If people can spend that amount, can't you spend 22 pounds on a bottle of aloe and feed your body with goodness? So think about it. There's nothing expensive here. And the quality of our products, the purity of our products, they are manufactured really, really well with the quality, high standards, and with organic products that we have. And saying that, when you talk organic, you talk expensive, extortionately expensive. But here we are, we bring you value for money. And our products actually go a long way. And sometimes we are really blinded by false economy to say, oh, you know what? I'll get aloe from somebody told me about aloe water from Poundland or something like that. And I was like, oh, really? Do you think you're getting aloe from there? But somebody then said to me, you know what? The chunks that I put in there, they actually taste like it's grape chunks, not even aloe chunks. And I was like, oh, really? So those are the things. You pay for what you want to get. If you want good quality, good value, you better pay for it. But if you just want something that's false economy, we talk about our deodorant stick. 2 people using it, they last 3 months, or even 1 person more and more months. But when you go and get like Dove, I used to use Dove, not the roll-on. Within 2 to 3 weeks, it's finished. And I need to buy another one. I would have bought that for £2. I need to buy another one. And before the end of 6 months, I would have bought probably about 6 or 8 of them. Yet, if I bought that deodorant stick, it will last me a long time. And I'm actually looking after myself for it. So those are the things. Just think about it. When you decide to drink our aloe, you're drinking nothing but the best. Some people are like, but this business, you've got to talk to people. I am afraid people will reject me or will reject the opportunity. That's okay. Believe it or not, you know what you're doing? You are actually sharing an opportunity with people. You are out there. It's just like, would you like tea or coffee? And people, if they decide they don't want your opportunity, it's all right. You are just educating them. tea or coffee. Just think of it as tea or coffee. They say, no, it's okay. Somebody else will want the tea that you've got. So we've got 7 billion people on this planet. Just think about it that way. That one says, no, it's okay, but leave them on there. They're fine to be there. And you never know, circumstances might change and they want your coffee. So just think of it that way. Never have that like fear of rejection and internalize it and personalize it and things like that. No, it's just tea or coffee. People say no, or you offer them, say no, it's okay. They don't want it. It's not for them at that time. It's perfectly fine. Remember, never underestimate this opportunity. You're sharing an amazing opportunity with people. So good quality people will have their eyes and ears opened and will see it for what it is. So it's okay. And some rejection is good, healthy rejection, probably not the right person to work with. So it's okay. Don't feel bad or don't feel it is difficult. It's okay. Just leave it. Probably protection for you. So that is perfectly fine. And then there's another story that was some people, when you talk to them about forever living, they go on Google, forever living. There's a Daily Mail story that's there that is purely and truly one-sided. It's this lady who used to complain that she was working very hard in her business and she didn't see much of it. There's a difference between being busy and being productive. If she was working very hard and doing productive activity, she would have got the results. But if she was working very hard, being busy, yeah, she would not have seen the productivity. And the Daily Mail story only talks about this side of the story that this lady talks about. She didn't consult anyone like our number one, Natalie Healy, Jane Leach, or even people like myself, people like even the person who invited you to this call, because they're working their business. And if you're productively working your business, you will see what it is you will see it for what it is, not because you just want to sell a story to the tabloid. And she mentioned about Rexmond being worth so much. Yes, if you start a global business like this one, it will be worth that much because you've started a business that's enabling other people. And what's wrong with him being worth that amount? Think about it. We've just been talking about the lady, Fenty lady Rihanna, who is worth over $1 billion. Yes. And is that a problem? No, it's not a business. And so with the business, you'll be worth that amount. Rexmond, not a business. And because it's a business, you'll be worth that amount. So that is fair. And you and I, we will be worth some millions as well at some point because we started a business and we're working the business. So this is all this. I'm just showing you that when you look at these things, think of it on the other side. And in fact, the Daily Mail is one of those tabloid journalism. And there's been stories about Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, whatever they decide, they hammer it in and they only look at one side of the story. So that's another thing there. Just to conclude, all I can say, 9 to 5 salary just doesn't cut it. Believe it or not, it won't cover all your dreams, except if you haven't got no dreams. But if you haven't got no dreams, it means your life is quite stagnant. Everybody who is going somewhere has got dreams. We all need multiple streams of income. Network marketing is the future. We are all going there. People are trusting people to buy from people. People are trusting people to give recommendations from people. And that's where network marketing comes in. And, we set good examples, good entrepreneurial skills to our children, our community, and all that when we're working our businesses. And believe it or not, Forever offers the best opportunity that there is in network marketing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Over to you, Coach.
Wow. Thank you so much for that beautiful presentation, Coach Sja. When I listen to yourself presenting that part, when you say 9 to 5 just doesn't cut it. You just have to know that honestly, we need to replace or sec our bastion, you know, because with this amazing opportunity, you can actually be able to afford all these other things that we dream of. But you know, if your dream is so big, you actually need that extra income that Forever has to offer. Thank you so much for that, coach. Thank you. Let's see who's still here.